At the time I'm recording this video, it is December 31st, meaning it is New Year's Eve, and the new year is tomorrow. So, and with that obviously comes New Year's resolutions, but I think they're kind of cringe. So today I'm going to talk about why I think they're cringe and why you should too. So we all know how a New Year's resolution really typically doesn't last too long, and there's a fly in my room and it's really annoying me. But why is that? Well, crap, what was I going to say? I believe everyone's focusing on motivation rather than discipline for achieving their goals. Let me cook. I'm going somewhere. Anyone who has ever achieved anything actually worthy of celebrating can tell you that it does not come from motivation alone, because the motivation is going to die off really quickly. For example, when I first started lifting, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be shredded. I'm going to be massive. Obviously, when you start lifting, no, you don't get massive. You don't see too many results for a while, and then obviously the motivation dies off after like the first 2 weeks. But you're like, okay, I understand, I have a goal, I want this to be the result, so I'm going to work hard towards that result, and eventually the result comes. But the problem now is that you have all these dudes hyped up around New Year's, or they're hyped up for the new week or whatever, because you also see a lot of people saying, oh, just start Monday. It's kind of the same idea as New Year's, but they're all hyped up. They do their thing for a minute while the motivation is still there, while the hype's still there, while everyone's like, yeah, raw, we can do it. And then obviously it dies off very quickly. And then now they have to rely on discipline, but they're like, I don't really want to do that. And really, it's just a product of laziness in our culture, fueling the laziness, but that's a whole other video for later. What have I said so far? And not only do we see this kind of mindset or this trend in personal examples or anecdotal examples, we also see it affecting everyone. Because you can look at politics, for example. Something will happen, people will be super upset for a brief minute, they'll be doing all these rallies, all these protests, yeah, we're going to cause change, right? And then guess what? The hype is gone, they don't really care that much anymore, and then nothing changes, and then they're like, man, why is our government so crappy? And it's like, well, did you even really try? And they're like, yeah, we did all these things for 2 days, and then they give up. For example, like in Canada, with all the train stuff going on, I was excited too. I was like, dude, they're probably going to have real change, and then they all just kind of gave up when they started siphoning the gas and making sure their cars couldn't run. Which, like, I get it, it's cold in Canada, probably not very fun to have to do that, but I guarantee had they persisted, something might have changed. Well, actually, I can't guarantee that because it's Canada, and Canada sucks. You see it on both the left and the right here in America, too. Because, like, for example, obviously I'm conservative. You can probably tell watching this video. Like, all the trans crap, I hate that, right? It's disgusting. Most people on my side, even on the left, also are not a fan of the trans stuff. By the way, I don't care if you want to be trans. Like, my problem is with you, not you specifically, but like the trans community pushing it on children and other people, and the flies back. We'll go and we protest it, and like we Instagram our memes and we complain, and then guess what? Not a whole lot happens, and we're like, man, I wonder why. Stupid fly. I wonder why we aren't getting our way. I wonder why things still suck. Well, did you actually even try? No, you didn't. Because you were hyped up, you were fueled by your anger, and then fuel kind of fades out, and you become desensitized to it. And then later down the road, you'll wonder, man, why is all this bad stuff happening? But yeah, that was really all I had to say about that. I just thought it was an interesting thought. I wanted to share it. I hope it made sense. Because, like, my brain works differently. I connect this thing to this thing, and somehow it makes sense to me. But, like, I'll explain it, and they'll be like, dude, what are you talking about? But, yeah, anyway. If you watched this far, thank you. Stop being cringe. Start being based. Goodbye.